Hello and welcome, you crazy people. My name is Jay, and I've pretty much just woke up to a leak for Star Wars Legion, and that is a leak of the A-A5 speeder truck. All right, I don't know what that is, so we're gonna have a quick look at that, and yeah, we'll talk about what that might mean for the Imperials as well. So that apparently is probably a Rebel truck. So let's show you the actual leak first, and I'm inclined to believe this because I believe this might actually be related to Asmodee, but essentially Lion Rampant, whatever. I don't know how you say that. They have leaked this. You can find it by going on their website and then searching for this. It does actually just come up quite easily. I did try to see if I could find anything else. I couldn't. But this is probably for the Rebels. So this looks to be like a closed transport vehicle. We have rules for them in the rules guide, but we don't actually have anything. Obviously, we're talking about Star Wars Legion. I don't know if I mentioned that at the start, but we are. So it looks like to be a closed transport with a gun on top, but I think maybe it's transport centric. So for transport, I guess you might be looking maybe like 100 points, something like that, but we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, that's a bit of a random shot in the dark. Looks like it's tied into the mobile games or something like that, but Crabbox, you can't really see it's cut off, but Crabbox already got his the video on, it's in the thumbnails. I've not seen Crabbox video because I've not really had time, but yes, so here you go. That looks to be like a Rebel transport vehicle coming, and it does say April 23, which is very early. So I also think, and one thing I want to very quickly talk about is, I wish, well, I was going to say FFG, but it'd now be AMG. I hope AMG can stop the leaks. Not stop the current, stop the leaks, guys. Because, I don't know, I mean, seeing this leak, for me, isn't as hype moment as having maybe like a stream and a cool video. You know, like Deadpool had his cool video, but it'd be nice to have like a cool announcement rather than like oh yep, it's been leaked on a distribution site. So that's that. There's not really much to say, if we're honest. That's probably for the Rebels. It appears to be, there's some image about Wookiees, that's why we've got here, there's a Wookiee image. And yeah, so for that generally means we'll probably get a vehicle for the Imperials. Now, the obvious shout, well, these are the list of the vehicles that I could find on the wiki. The obvious shout would be the Imperial troop transport that we've seen in the Mandalorian, and I think Rebels as well, or Resistance, or some other franchise. Well, franchise is the wrong word, but you know what I mean. And a bit of me thinks that this is possible and likely, but it very much fits the same thing as the tank already does. It's a open transport, probably. So a bit of me thinks maybe not. Now, I did, in one of the latest episodes of The Mandalorian, whether it was the one just gone or the one before it, I think it might be the one just gone. No, it was the one before it. They talk about this, and I've not rewatched it, but the Trexler Marauder. Now, I don't know if that's a specific ship or whatever it is, but apparently it's similar to the Imperial troop, but I think it might be closed, or at least there's a closed element to it. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if that is a troop transport underneath that. I can't remember it from the episode, but maybe we'll see a closed version of that. Perhaps, maybe that's the thing. Because the alternative options, you've got like the Juggernauts, which, I mean, there's different kinds of the Juggernauts. Whilst they look cool, like, yeah, I mean, they look cool, but I'm not really sure how relevant they are. I think that's probably it. I don't see what else it could even be. You know, we already have the ATST, we already have the tank, so I'm sure there's more. Like, there's loads. There's loads. But for me, that's probably for me, I really like the idea of that. I can't remember if it's got closed, but they're definitely inside it, and it has a gun on the back, and it's probably a closed transport. Like, the thing that would make sense would be we have a closed Rebel transport, and then we get a closed Imperial transport. That's the thing that makes sense. However, my main point really is stop the leaks, right? I personally just don't find that as hyped as what we would have got if, you know, we had a proper article. And well, I don't even, like, an article's fine, but like GW at the weekend sometimes are doing these online previews. Maybe like once every month they do like a video on a Saturday. It's hyped. People in the Twitch chat, it's all good. Then they do articles and stuff like that. That would be cool. You could do it now for like all your AMG games. AMG do more streams. Obviously, they do them at times that are probably not suitable for everybody, but that's because they're US based and I'm UK, so obviously I'm sure the Games Workshop ones aren't suitable for the Americans out there. So that's it, really. It's a transport called an A-A5 speeder truck, which looks to be a closed transport vehicle. How useful that will be in game, I obviously have no idea. Have we seen the rules for closed transport trucks? There are rules in there for open. I don't know if we have rules for closed. I don't remember seeing it. My guess would be for a closed transport, you won't take any wounds unless your vehicle is destroyed. I think you might like lose 1 wound when your vehicle's destroyed. Like, I think that would make sense. Although, because that's sort of like for open, it used to be for an open transport that if you got hit, if your vehicle got hit and it took a wound, then you took a wound as well, which was fine because it was sort of like an open vehicle. Now they've changed that so that I think you actually get targeted independently, which is fine, but you get heavy cover. That's cool. But I still think for the closed transport, you literally might not be able to be targeted, and you might only take a wound if your vehicle's destroyed. So it could be really good for getting some of your core key units up the battlefield. Whoever or whatever that may be. But obviously you're not going to be able to put stuff like the turrets in there. It's going to be probably actually, people who can walk. And so that's it. That's it. A little bit of a leak. April's really interesting to hear. I'm pretty convinced, and I say this every year, that they were moving towards trying to release things, announce things closer to release. I think that's what they're aiming for. So we probably weren't going to see an article on this, I think probably until maybe like Jan or whenever they next did their main thing, but that's not happened. Anyway, I'm off. Like and subscribe. Have a beautiful day. I gotta go to work. Goodbye.